Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe.
So Radha Kripa Kataksha will read today, but before he will read one of his poems. So Radha Kripa, when you are ready, please, for the pleasure of Gurudev, Radha Mohans and Vaishnavas.
Okay, Radhe Radhe, my greetings and love to everybody, Gurudev and all Samba devotees. So this is our last poem which came by the mercy of Gurudev and all of you. The name of the song is The Call of the Manjaris. O Krishna, Krishna, do you hear the gentle call from the chests of Kinkari as they look for you in the grooves of Raja? Do you hear those sweet names which are the life and soul of all Vrindavan? Because when we call you, we say name of our Swamini. Then we know you will certainly come. O Krishna, Krishna, it is heard from many lips, but do you run after everyone who says your name? That's why we sing Radhe Radhe, because we know then you won't hesitate. Love is woven into that name, and whoever writes it on their chest is hers forever. O Mohan, Mohan, follow us. We know the way to her. We know all the parts her ankle bells have gone. Every blade of grass vibrates with that sound. Every tree spread its branches to embrace her. In every breath of the breeze is the fragrance of Radha's braids. Water your ears with that magical sound. Paint your face with a yellowish glow from her skin, with which the branches sparkle. Get drunk on the scent of her hair, and go towards her. O Govinda, is there a more beautiful gift for our princess than
Radhe Radhe Lambagavatika.
May I continue? O Govinda, is there a more beautiful gift for our princess than your ruddy palms on her lovely cheeks? So come with us, we know the way. O dear Krishna, do you see our Sukumari, how the moonlight ripples on her skin? Do you notice the glitter of stars on her eyelashes? Do you hear those gentle sounds that get louder the closer you are to her? It is music from the palms of your beloved. They are the instrument on which her longing plays in the fifth note, calling your name to embrace you. It is the melody of a heart that trembles in anticipation. Have you heard tones more beautiful? Oh yes, you are intoxicated, but we are with you. We know the way. We call you with Radha's love as you step towards her. We know all the parts to the endless sea in those azure eyes in which you will drown. We know all secrets of the heart of our Subhangi, and you are the greatest of all. Those who takes her breath away whenever she embraces you in her thoughts. And that secret is glimpsed by those who have covered themselves with the dust of Vrindavan. Nevertheless, no one knows her better than us. All your kisses are locked in our chests, and we have lost the key. But anyone to whom the splendor of the altar from her feet sparkles in that dust, and whoever lover his heart on them can find that key. O Vamsidari, Mishivo's boy, bring your Vamsi to your lips. Let that melody meet the music from her palms. Then you also extended your hands to our Sumukhi. Oh, dear friend who reads these verses, if you didn't lay your heart in that purple glow in the dust of Raja, you live in vain. Become the invisible thread that connects the outstretched fingers of Yugalakishore, and taste the happiness in their eyes when their palms meet. Breath only for that, live for that meeting only. Beyond that, all is wandering. Therefore, listen up. Look for the divine couple in the call of the Manjaris that whispers to Govinda, follow us, oh, come with us, we know the way to her. Thank you very much. This is for song. So, can we start now with the Radha Rasa Sudhanidhi reading? I chose the verse 267 for today. Radha Keli Kalasu Sakshini Kada Vrindavane Pavane Vatsyami Sputam Ujvaladvuta Rase Premaika Matar Kriti Teja Rupani Kunja Eva Kalayan Netradipinde Stitam Tadrik Sochita Divya Komala Vapuh Sviyam Samalokaye. Translation. When can I live in purifying Vrindavan, the effulgent, Rasika, wonderful abode that witnesses Shri Radha's love arts, my whole form maddened by ecstatic love, and when can I clearly see my tender spiritual body that has eyes, ears, etc., that are fit for devotional service in the luminous arbors. Can I read once again verse? Yes, okay. When can I live in the purifying Vrindavan, the effulgent...
Gautama Muni, your mic. Исключи микрофон. He is in this hospital. I'm sorry. Gautama, исключи микрофон.
Okay. So once again, verse. When can I live in a purifying Vrindavan, the effulgent, Rasika, wonderful abode that witnesses Shri Radha's love arts, my whole form maddened by ecstatic love, and when can I clearly see my tender spiritual body that has eyes, ears, etc., that are fit for devotional service in the luminous arbors. So someone want to say something before we continue with the commentary, this verse? Okay, now we can continue.
Can you please read the verse once again for Gurudev? Slowly.
Yes, of course. When can I live in a purifying...
Stop.
Sorry?
When I will live, what is the word? When I will live, read.
When can I live in purifying Vrindavan?
What is that living? When only I see Radhika. Why not Krishna? No, only Radhika. Then I can live in Vrindavan. This Krishna is Radhika's Krishna. When I see my Krishna, difficult to live. When is Radhika Krishna? When I will read again? Read.
When can I live in purifying Vrindavan,
Yes, Sri Radha. Purifying Vrindavan. When it will be purified to me inside, when I will start looking only Radhika. So your poetry start from Krishna. This is teaching for you, Radha.
Purifying means loyalty. Loyalty. They who are really loyal, they only see Radhika. Others, gopis, not so much loyal. Right?
Right.
And also, this purifying means in our Swarupa base.
Yeah.
In our spiritual body.
Because we are not practicing to be in a spiritual body, I see Krishna also. I am bothering for Krishna. Maybe he will become angry to me. Because he is the supreme God, controller. Understand?
Otherwise, no need this word purify.
Yeah.
No need, because nobody is in the spiritual world who is not purified. So they don't need this extra. Only purified souls are there. But in this case, purified means loyal to Radhika. How we understand.
Go on. Read more. Read more.
Okay. So when can I live in purifying Vrindavan? The effulgent Rasika wonderful abode.
Rasika, wonderful abode.
Yeah.
Rasika.
That witnesses Sri Radha's love arts.
Witness. Only Rasika's witness. Because he is one-pointed. Rasa cannot come when there is a 2-point or 3-point.
Everybody used to say, don't mix bad flavor and good flavor. Don't mix. 1 point. Like bumblebee. Bumblebee goes to only nectar of flower. But the fly goes to both.
Prefer also other things.
Yeah.
Bee will never.
So these Rasikas, they only meditate in Radhika, is said? Or?
Only. This is Manjari Bhav. If they meditate in 2 places, Gopi Bhav or Sakshi Bhav.
This rasa is actually the milk of the true breast of our Swami. Right?
You have to go more deep and deep. 1-pointed now. Read again.
Okay. When can I live in purifying Vrindavan, the effulgent Rasika wonderful abode that witnesses Sri Radha's love arts, my whole form maddened by ecstatic love?
Whole form, my whole form. My sarup is maddened with ecstatic love. My sarup is gift of Sri Radhika. Krishna is not qualified to give my sarup. He can give gopi bhav to me, but sarup not. What is the difference between gopi bhav or sarup? Explain. Gauranga Sundara. What is the difference between gopi bhav and manjari bhav? Explain.
Wow. It's such a huge difference. So gopis are the girlfriends of Sri Radhika, and sometimes they love Krishna more than Radhika, and some of them they like equally Radha and Krishna. They are girlfriends of Sri Radhika they're very nice friends, and they always want to support Radhika in their loving exchange, especially her close samasneha gopis. But deep in their hearts, they are very attached to Krishna. They want to give him their bodies so that he can enjoy fully with them. But knowing that Krishna likes Radhika the most, they are approaching to her. They want to be her friends. So in the same time, they will be very close to Krishna. And when Radhika gives them some instruction, go alone with him, without any hesitations, gopis will go to be alone and give enjoyment, pleasure to Krishna. So Gurudev is many times is explaining, so it's like there is some couple, boy and girl, and some girls are practically deep in their hearts, they are very attracted to the boy. But they know that the best way how they can approach him is to make a friendship with the girl. So this is specific bhava, and it's helpful for exchanging the love between Radha and Krishna. But another type of gopis, very specific type of gopis are manjaris. They're like shadows of Radhika. They only want to give the pleasure to Radhika and her mohan, not Krishna alone. And their only desire in the heart is to make Radhika happy, and when she is happy, they are happy. And when Radhika is sad, they are very, very sad. So what does it mean? It means that they are sharing completely the deepest feelings and thoughts of Radharani, and they're feeling it deeply in the heart. So in one way, they are completely same like Radhika, but in the bud form. They have same qualities like Radhika, but they are hiding all these qualities deeply inside of them, and we call them buds. Flowers, they always have a tendency to spread all around their aroma. And in that way, through this aroma, they are attracting the bee, Mohan. So their aroma is actually their attraction, their attention, and their love for the bee. And bee is very aware about that. So he is very eager to enjoy the flowers. But when he approaches the buds, they are closed. All emotions are inside, but the bee cannot approach them. They are close to him. They are not allowing him to enjoy in them. So in that way, manjaris are qualified to perfectly serve bee and the flower, because they are standing and observing what bee is doing and what flower is reciprocating to the bee. And they are always ready to help them and to serve them in their most intimate, loving pastimes. Radhika is this wine, and in this wine so many flowers are blooming, but also there's unlimited, so many buds are present there. And these flowers are helping all the wine to satisfy the bee. But the buds are actually the more important. They are making all this wine full of flowers so attractive because they make such a beautiful circumstances for special enjoyment between bee and the wine. So this Manjari Bhav is very specific and quite different from the Gopi Bhav or Sakhi Bhav, you can say.
One thing,
Please, Gurudev.
birds can see only flower, and because of looking to flower, then he see bee is coming there. So birds are very close to the flower, and flower meditation makes to see somebody is coming there. That black bee is coming there. Because mind is always in the flower to the birds. So he is watching. If the mind is outside of the flower, he cannot know when birds is coming, when going. Right? But watching, birds are watching to the flower only. If I am not watching, bee will come and go. How I will know that bee come? The manjaris are only meditating in the flower. By chance, you see one bee is coming to the flower. Because the eyes and all the mind is in the flower. Then you see bee is coming. If the mind and eyes is not in flower, how he will watch when bee is coming and going? So birds has to always meditate in flower. Right? Or not?
Yes.
He not meditate in bee. He only meditate in flower. Right. Go on. Right.
And when can I clearly see my tender spiritual body that has eyes, ears, etc., that are fit for devotional service in the luminous arbors?
When I am fixed in flower, then by the grace of the flower, I will know that we are bird. We are not flower. We are for the service of the flower.
Tender spiritual body.
Tender spirit. Then I will see my body, the spiritual body. Material body not, the spiritual body.
What is luminous arbors?
What? Luminous what?
Luminous arbors. Arbors.
Abba is like Kunja Nikunja.
The place.
And Radha Mohan presence. There are
Illuminated.
too much effulgence.
Lavanya.
Effulgence coming.
Yeah.
So therefore, Manjari could see this kind of light.
Yeah. Okay.
Prabhupada Saraswati is praying here. I want to clearly see, not unclearly or with the foggy or covered visions. With all my senses, I want to perceive my spiritual body. And then I will be fit for devotional service in luminous arbors. It means then I will be fit for this extraordinary, extremely exclusive seva in Nivritti Nikunja, which is full of light of amorous pastimes between Radha and Mohan. So this is his eagerness. I want mercy of Vrindavan. I want Vraja Kripa to develop my strong relationship with Radhika, because he is praying this from Sadakavesh. And then, by mercy of Vrindavan and Radharani, I want to clearly see, to receive this Kripa. I cannot do by myself. I need Kripa, Vraj Kripa, Radha Kripa, Manjari Kripa, to see my tender spiritual body. And only this tender bud can be fit for devotional service.
Yeah, means only I can meditate in flower, not bee.
Yeah.
Bee can come and go, but is coming and going. But my meditation is the flower, my Somni, right? She can help me. This bee is coming only to disturb me. He tried to sit, but we are birds, what he can do?
No honey. Too young.
So, I want to meditate and flower can give me milk. He can give honey to this bee and this flower can give mercy that I will know myself.
Was heißt bewundern?
Admiring.
We are also admiring this flower.
Yes.
The beauty of this, when we see this flower.
Flavor of this flower, color of the flower, beauty of the flower.
But if we meditate in bee, then we also become a flower.
No, bee can disturb us.
Yes.
If you meditate in bee, gone case.
Yes. Then you will be not bud. Then you will be flower.
Yeah. You will not be bird.
Yeah.
You will be something
Controller.
else.
Something different.
This is bee. Bee lila is wow.
Yeah, and B is also not at one point, like you say, Gurdev. B is coming and going, but the flower is always there.
And we are near to the flower, not to the bee. That has to be there. Therefore, understand. Wow. Read by.
Okay, now coming commentary of Ananta Das Baba. Eager prayers for Svarupa Siddhi.
Yeah.
The extraordinary love which Sripada describes in this verse is the ecstatic love of a maid servant for Sri Radhika.
Yeah.
Sripada writes in Vrindavan Mahimamrita, the bodies of the maid servants are always adorned with big goose pimples of love for their beloved divine couple. They always bring a flood of satisfaction to them by exactly following all their hidden orders.
Exactly following their hidden orders. Exactly. It's very interesting how they point this extra, isn't it? A flood of satisfaction to them by exactly following their hidden orders.
Beautiful.
Hidden orders means orders others cannot see and not get. It means hidden.
Only these two can know. The boss who is giving order and the who is close to him and in the service of Somni, they can understand. Only those two can understand. Third will not understand. No, this is hidden.
No gopi, no saki.
No. And they will not understand. Gopi Sakhi will not understand because the mood is different. They cannot move one step without Krishna or Radha because they want to jump to Krishna. Na? Radha is Sanchari. Radha is floating now.
Secondary.
Primary is Krishna. this not work
Then it
in
will
Manjari
be.
Sarva.
Then it's hidden.
Huh?
Then it will be hidden.
Hidden is Krishna,
Yeah?
not Radhika's school. This is not a Manjari.
So, and now we understand that it's not meaning of generally to following. No, it's exactly. We cannot say, yeah, it's all the same, or like Gopi Bhav, Saki Bhav, Manjari Bhav, it's all similar, like this. No, it's a specific and very unique relation. Otherwise, we cannot get their hidden orders. So, and for this, we have to follow in the footstep of our Gurudev. Otherwise, that will also be for us hidden.
This is called, Tadatmika.
Tadatmika.
So, Radhika's heart, both's heart.
You can hear Jainandaji? Voice is coming. Yeah, voice is coming.
Yes.
So, Tadatmika means, Radhika's feeling and Manjari's feeling is one. So therefore, Manjari could understand hidden order of Swamiji without saying.
This is Swarup Siddhi.
Yes.
Understand the hidden order, Gurudev, huh? This is Siddhi.
Without Sarupa, perfection, you cannot understand the hidden order.
No.
I will say A, I will say bring means not bring.
Yeah.
Hidden order is a very different thing.
Oh, yes.
I say yes means no.
Yeah.
For general is yes, but it's no. It's a hidden order. Everyone cannot understand that. This closeness is important. Huh?
So Gurudev, sometimes some manjaris,
Tight.
they even know,
Tight, very tight.
very tight, they even know what Swamini needs before Swamini knows.
Very tight, very tight.
Very tight, Gurudev. You know?
Okay. Very tight and tight.
Yes?
Otherwise, it's not tricky.
So they always choose the side of Shri Radha. They are very expert in joking, and they are always dedicated to the service of Shrishwaris, Radha's lotus feet.
With jokes, they are very close. Joking cannot possible if the closeness is not there. Joking is also a very important word. You cannot joke to anyone who is not close to you.
Sometimes these jokes are not understood by a third person.
No.
Don't know what they are joking about and why they are laughing.
So therefore, in the Rasa, secondary Rasa is, Hasya, Parihasya, is joking. Radha Mohan or, and Manjari, they are always, joking.
But we forget one. I think we don't read it. They always choose the side of Sri Radha. Did we read it? I don't know.
Yes.
Oh, then I was not conscious.
Yeah, this is Radha Adik Sneha. This is, Manjari, Bambo Rasa Rasa. We are always, all the Radhikas first.
Yeah.
Mohan is secondary, or Mohan is Radhika's Mohan. This is Radha Adik Sneha. This is very important.
Yeah.
And maybe we can say also that two types of jokings are present. When Sakis are joking with Radhika, this is another type of joke. And most intimate jokes are in between Manjaris and Radhika. And Manjaris are never joking in public, in front of everyone with Radhika. They are putting it and giving it to Sakhis. And their jokes with Radhika are different from the jokes of Manjaris. Like Gurudev says, it's most intimate jokes. And their kind of joking is specifically reserved from Nivritti Nikunja or some places where they are alone with Radhika. So this is the science of rasa. This is the science of relationship. Young girls, they have one specific kind of joking with Radhika than her girlfriends who are in the similar age.
They also sometimes blame her, right? When they are joking.
Yes, this is different. Yeah, in Leelas we can see it, but also the kind of jokings which Manjari is exchanging with Radhika. They are exchanging very, very intimate, and Sakhis are not present then. Two types of joking. Harsha, like
Beautiful.
Beautiful. So the maidservants are the embodiments of the mellow of servitude, and they never forget or neglect their service out of ecstasy.
Wow. This is Seva Rasa.
This is Seva Rasa. This is what Krishna not understand.
No.
He like to learn this.
Yes.
Right?
That is
he cannot. He becomes shivering, nervous.
Yeah, read again this. Very good.
The maidservants are the embodiments of the divine, of the mellow of servitude, and they never forget or neglect their service out of ecstasy.
So we see that the service is always dominant in the Manjaris. The service is the highest for the Manjaris. They will never forget. So beautiful, huh?
So, written Seva Sadhak Rupe.
Yeah.
We have to start with Sadhak Seva. When we don't do Seva, means we stop ourselves, block ourselves. Immediately we have to physically act in Seva. Sadhak Rupe.
Good slogan is love in action. This is the perfect.
This is meaning of action. Seva sadhak rupena and siddha rupena chatrihi. Narayan Maharaj verse. Siddha rupena chatrihi means you got the umbrella. 24/7 you start living in the service. Chatrihi, umbrella. This umbrella is a mercy of Seva. Sadhak Rupena, Siddha Rupena, both times Seva is going on. It's not a duty, it's a service, not a burden.
No.
There is no Seva.
No, never burden. It's our life.
Not overloaded. I listen one word. Devotees are overloaded with the Seva. I was surprised. They are working. They are not in Seva Bhav. They don't understand the Seva. Overloaded. Huh? Seva is never load. Seva is your exchange of love, love in action. I was useless when I don't know the Seva. I become useful after 50 when people become old because of the service.
I think Gurudev, overload means we have too much body mentality. duty bounded?
I don't know, but actually what I know is I was never in Vrindavan and entered this room that he was overload and was not available like this. And I think not one of us can speak about some experience that we meet our Gurudev and he was in this kind of a mood, that he was overload. He is, even nighttime we can come.
Yes,
Gurudev, no problem.
Yes,
come
night I become again fresh. Kishori, you give back massage to me, I'm fresh now. What to do now? I have to sit on bed or chair or what? I don't know what to do.
You like chai, coffee? That's first. Something to eat? This is...
You see, Mahaprabhu, bring this. Prabhupada, Mahaprabhu.
Yeah.
I show you one thing. Listen, what is the miracle of Mahaprabhu? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Srimad Bhagavad introduction. Wait.
I have to see. When Mahaprabhu is stopping the kirtan. I think 14.
I think 14 page.
14, yeah, I think so too. This, no? So we are reading in Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, and introduction, page 14. During his household life, the Lord did not display many of his miracles, which are generally expected from such personalities. But he did once perform a wonderful miracle in the house of Sri Vas Thakur, while Sankirtan was in full swing.
Yes, in full swing.
He asked the devotees what they want to eat.
You see, this is miracle. You know, he leaves the Sankirtan and he asking what you want to eat. Go to Binod Baba, Ajahn, saintly person, he will say, you eat. This is miracle. He make the mango tree, this is not miracle. This is all doing, magicians also doing. This is miracle. The first reason was to advance, hidden reason was to Nama Prachar.
External reasons to give the Harinam.
External reason.
Yeah.
This was miracle.
So he was doing this, but he stopped to do Harinam. To give.
And he is attending the devotee. This is miracle. That one devotee want to make the mango and he make the tree is not miracle. I don't see that many miracles doing people also. This was miracle for Mahaprabhu. Second is that. Read.
So he asked them what they want to eat. And when he was informed that they want to eat mangoes,
that is second reason.
He asked for a mango, for a seed of a mango.
He is asking about the devotee to desire of that. That is the first miracle he do. That Nama Sankirtan is not important. How to care the devotees are important.
Beautiful.
Always careful with this. I said this is not a culture of the Western world. Please. Always keep extra something Miracles. This is miracles.
Yeah, when I look around, I think there is something like mango tree.
Always something to share.
It's a lot.
Yes.
Never empty pocket here.
You make the tree of mango from the seed in 1 minute is not miracle for me. This he can do.
But how he take care?
Take care. That is the miracle.
So much importance of devotees he's giving, no? Relation. Wow.
Go on. Sorry. Read, Bhaiya. Sorry. Anna, stop this.
Sometimes they massage Radhika with oil. Sometimes they bath her with fragrant water. Sometimes they fully worship her with garments, ornaments, perfumes, and garlands. Sometimes they feed her an ambrosial meal. Sometimes they serve her camphor-scented betel leaves. Sometimes they massage her lotus feet, and sometimes they make her fall asleep by softly fanning her. In this way, the maidservants are engaged in different services day and night, living in Raja in great ecstatic love. The aspirant on the path of Raga Bhakti should live in Raja, become absorbed in his mentally conceived spiritual body, in which he serves Srimati Radhika day and night, and give up all bodily consciousness.
Conceive? What is the word?
Mentally conceived.
Can you
Mentally conceive is spiritual birth. Gauranga Sundar, I explained this life.
So sadhaka who wants to progress in his raganuga, devotional service, in his beginning stage, he is not still on the stage of perfection. He didn't attain Swarup Siddhi, but he has desire for that. He wants to become Radharani's maidservant. He wants to become Manjari. So he is trying to follow the footsteps of those who are already established firmly or eternally on that position of Manjari. So he understands I have to first purify my heart from Tamoguna, Rajagun, and the way how I can do it is prescribed by Mahajans. Seva Sadhaka Rupena, and another part is Siddha Rupena. He is always trying to, in his mind, on the screen of his mind, consciously cultivate this conception, I am Radharani's maidservant. In all circumstances, it doesn't matter if he is chanting, if he is in bhajan, or he is working, or he is traveling. In all circumstances of his life, he is trying to nourish, I am Radharani's maidservant. So he is doing consciously. He is imposing in his mind. I have to think about that. And by Radharani's mercy, Gurudev's mercy, I receive these details. And now I am thinking on myself like such and such Manjari, with such and such name, dress, color of body. And I'm always trying to be aware who gave me that. And this is Radhika's desire, who gave through her maidservant. She gave the new one all these qualities, names, seva, kunja, and so on, so that Sadhaka mentally, on the screen of his mind, always think about himself, and in that way, slowly but surely, he is purifying his heart from tamogun and rajogun. And the more heart is purifying, his bodily conception through this kind of mentally conceived meditation is a fading, slowly and slowly is a fading. So this is the process of sadhana for sadhaka devotee who still didn't attain the level of Bhava Bhakti. Because on the Bhava Bhakti, Swarup Siddhi is appearing only by the Kripa. So he is practicing as much as he can, following the emotions of Manjaris, following the thoughts, the way of thinking of Manjaris. He is following the seva of Manjaris, specifically meditating on his particular seva, because he has to be establishing that kind of identity. Always knowing, Radharani wants to call me and to address me with this and this and this name. She wears this kind of beautiful dress and ornaments, and now mercifully she is giving me prasad in the form of her cloth, in her garments, because these garments were in touch with Mahabhava. So in the same way, Mahabhava garments will help me that I develop my Siddha Deha or my Bhava Deha. And as much the process of purification of the heart from the, again I'm saying, tamogun and rajagun, will qualify a person to become proper receiver of the kripa. If sadhaka is not properly purified from tamogun and rajagun, then he cannot receive properly kripa. Kripa can be here in full capacity, but like Gurudev is saying, the heart is full of holes. Holes of ignorance. I am this body. Holes of proudness. Holes of false identifications. And this is all the symptoms of tamogun and rajagun. But when the process in his heart and consciousness is going on and going on, then the heart starts to prepare itself to receive kripa. When kripa starts to appear in the heart, then the clear vision of Swarup Siddhi is more prominent and more prominent and more prominent. And we can see here from the words, in the words it's said how it looks like. Prabhupada Saraswati is praying, when can I clearly see my tender spiritual body? Not like a shadow. Not, yes, I am maidservant, I am little bud, little girl, but everything is very foggy. No, Prabhupada Saraswati is saying, when can I clearly see my spiritual body that has eyes, ears, nose, lips, hair, ornaments, my tender breasts, my form like a young girl. And when I feel consciousness of young girl, I don't want a consciousness of some mature girls or ladies. I want the consciousness of young girl who is so deeply attached with Swamini. And this is sadhaka meditation, mentally conceived, because identity must be build it. And the more devotee is rejecting this bodily consciousness of life by the help of mental conceiving instructions which Gurudev gave to him, he is able to really live in the mood of Manjari, even in Sadhakavesh.
This Radha Kripa, she gave this.
Yes.
Sudha is Dasi.
This is not Krishna.
And one thing more, this is the sadhana, not the pastime meditation. Many I see is swimming in the water in pastime. And what you will get with that? You have to meditate your sarup and live in that sarup. That is the sadhana.
That's the point.
Not talking pastime and talking pastime and talking pastime without my spiritual identity. What is they going to use?
Second hand.
It is a secondary. Primary is my constitutional position. What Prabhupada say in page 4 Bhagavad Gita. We never have to leave our constitutional position in any circumstances. In our material activities also we have to keep that. There is nothing material activities. All is become spiritual if you live in your constitutional position. And this is our sadhana of Manjari Bhav. Explain, say that something more.
Because devotees who attain Siddhi, who are already on that level, for them this is a natural flow. But sadhaka, he is practicing to attain that goal.
That's the point.
And we should understand that all levels of bhakti are meant to prepare sadhaka for attaining this level that he is able to receive kripa. And Prabhupada said, like, very nice, Gurudev, when you mentioned that and emphasizing this 4th page from Bhagavad Gita. Actually, many of us, we don't understand what is Swarup, what to speak about Swarup, Siddhi. We don't understand that every living living soul, has his own specific relationship with Supreme God. And we forget it by coming in material world, that this relationship is existing, it's possibility. And then also we forgot it. What is this relationship? So, like Prabhupada is saying, that every jiva has specific relationship. And this relationship is awakening through devotional service. So it means this is Swarup.
Yeah.
First establish relationship, then practice devotional and service. Then Swarup is complete in practice. It's not perfection still. But when Kripa comes, full Kripa, then Swarup Siddhi appears.
Yeah.
Without strong...
This is only to do practice.
Yeah, this is not Lila Smaran. First one point that Gurudev is trying to teach me, and I'm so stubborn that I cannot accept it. First one point is on your Swarup. What do you really want from yourself? Which kind of relationship you want? And what do you want to become? Establish, fix it, assign it. Then practice Seva Sadhaka Rupena Siddha Rupena, and maybe. So in that way you will be fixed in your Swarup. And in one lifetime, or in a second lifetime, and who knows when full Kripa, Radha Kripa, comes through her eternal or confidential maidservant, then Swarup Siddhi will be established. In this body, this is the miracle actually, isn't it? Mm-hmm. In this body can be established, and this Swarup Siddhi, Swarup and Siddhi. This is not mystical. Many devotees or many persons, they want Swarup because they are siddhis. They will never get siddhis. This is Vaishnavism. This is bhakti. This is not yoga process. Siddhi is to clearly see ourselves and beloved Swamini, completely engaged in devotional service for her pleasure.
Siddhi is exactly follow all their hidden orders.
That's the point, like Gurudev said and you mentioned. Yes. Hidden orders are possible to hear only when the heart is completely pure. Otherwise, no way. Telepathy is possible when the mind is pure and another person's heart and mind. Then telepathy, hidden thoughts, hidden conversation can be exchanged.
Today, Gurudev gives the example of our mother and our small baby. That moment, baby gets hungry. She not calling mama. Mama feel immediately, and milk will come automatically. And this was example Gurudev gave today. And this is the meaning of this hidden.
Mother is telling, I feel my baby is hungry. I said, how you feel? She says, my breast is full with milk. I have to feed it. I cannot hold it.
Yeah.
This is Vatsarya.
But for us, it's hidden. We don't know, right?
Yeah.
We have no idea.
She opened. Her first time I see mother open like this. But this is the reality of food hidden.
Hidden orders.
A baby is ordering to mama to give me.
And that brings a flood of satisfaction. What we just read about. To mother and to baby.
Continue to read. Yes.
So, the more he becomes aware of his spiritual identity, the more he will become intoxicated by ecstatic love. As soon as an aspirant is completely free from all bodily consciousness, he attains Swarupa Siddhi. The revelation of his eternal spiritual body in Chinmaya Vrindavan.
Again, please, Radha Kripa Kataksha, because the sound was not clear.
Yeah.
Please.
Okay. The more he becomes aware of his spiritual identity, the more he will become intoxicated by ecstatic love. As soon as an aspirant is completely free from all bodily consciousness, he attains Swarupa Siddhi, the revelation of his eternal spiritual body in Chinmaya Vrindavan.
You see, Swarup Siddhi. Why I love Prabhupada? This is yours. Do it. Huh? Give to him.
Right.
It's finished all.
Therefore, Shripada prays, when will I clearly see my divine? I will read once again. Therefore, Shripada prays, when will I clearly see my divine, tender Manjari form which has all senses like eyes and ears, and which is fit for executing devotional service in the luminous abodes of Raja. The Siddha Swarupa which the sadhaka has received from the Guru or has been instructed in by his Guru is this divine, tender, and ecstatic Manjari body. The scriptures say that the sadhaka should always see himself in this Swarupa.
Yeah. That is bhajan. Rupa Manjari for the same or done.
May I ask something, Gurudev or somebody else? When I read it this morning, this part in these sentences, or has been instructed in by his Guru. So in the first sentences, it said that the Siddha Swarupa which the sadhaka has received from the Guru or has been instructed in by his Guru. What it means, or has been instructed in his Guru.
Guru is giving by instruction of Swami or his Guru. So by his instruction he do. He not do himself. Disciple asks, then he take permission from his Guru. And Radha Rani instruct him as a dasi to Guru. You can give to this person. He can try for that. Many are not trying. And who not try, it goes to the sickness of Guru. This is very heavy things. If I receive it and not practice, it will go direct to Gurudev.
I have an idea.
So, this is, he instructed by doing this. Means he instructed by his Guru and Swami that do it. Then he do. He don't do himself that this is my qualification to do. He received mercy of Swami and his spiritual master. Is good to do or not? Because this is the final thing to do. Nothing more after you need. Narayan Maharaj said, the last process of all is Sarup. Till your Sarup not reached, you are in the process of initiation.
Diksha, yes, he says Gurudev, there's Diksha, and when Diksha is complete, you have transcendental vision or Sakshat Darshan, direct darshan
What
of
is
yourself,
Sarup?
of yourself, and of yourself.
There is Sarup Siddhi. Prabhupada say very clearly. Darshan of your constitutional position. You can feel it and live in that. This is only to do. My brother Mohan Das Baba is sleeping up to 10 a.m. 10 a.m. he's sleeping, 8, 10. He's living in the bed. He is not sleeping. He is lying on the bed in the Leela Smara. Everyone, my Gurudev is wake up at 12 and 118 years old. 12 a.m., 1 a.m. And his disciple is sleeping up to 10. Because he got the Sarup and he feels more relaxed when he is on the bed. How he feels comfortable to live in his Sarup. Everybody has a different mood.
And you are sitting.
No, I'm doing nothing.
Yeah, I was
No,
thinking-
really, I'm not even starting a journey. You see, I'm always gatekeeper work.
So sweet.
Rasa gave me to be a gatekeeper.
Because the family, it was intoxicated.
What can I do?
Not even my Sarupa, which is I practice. But you see the Vinod Baba, you see the Prankrishna Baba,
Everyone's very
Mahanidhi Swami, they are
very
Siddha.
individual, yeah.
Siddha Purush. Kesam Baba, they are all Siddha Purush. Read.
Okay, thank you, Gurudev. Coming to the end slowly of this commentary. An aspirant should think himself to be amongst them, the other gopis, having an enchanting, beautiful young adolescent female body.
Gopi means Manjari. Gopi means not Gopi of Radha Dasya, not Krishna desire, running for the fruit of Krishna. Not mention about that Gopi. This is Gopi means female body.
General.
General female body. Read again.
There is only one male. Others
Only
are
one.
all female.
Okay, once again, an aspirant should think himself to be amongst them, the other gopis, having an enchanting, beautiful young adolescent female body.
That is Gopi. Female body is your soul consciousness. You identify that you are soul, you got the female body. And you start living in that, that is female body. You're not in a material body. That is Gopi Bhava. Gauranga Sundar explained this.
You said, everyone, if we compare all jivas actually, they have female nature. Even if they have outside, they have male bodies, like eternal associates, still in their heart, in their feeling, they have this female consciousness of service, loving, sweet, prakriti nature. So when we say, in our case, when we say gopis, we should understand that this is female body, but there are two kinds of gopis. One are the Sakis and another are Manjaris. But the most essential point is the sadhaka should meditate on himself like a female. If, like Gaurasundara said, it's only one man, no one can approach, especially Madhurya Rasa, if he is in the male form, with male consciousness, with the male body.
Gauranga Sundar, why
Yes.
Nitai is Nityananda and Anangamachari. No way to that abode for male. No way. There is only one male. Nitai, Anangamachari.
Yeah. So this is deep subject actually. And this kind of meditation that I am female, I am living, I am giving up my male consciousness. Bhaktivinoda Thakur is singing. My Purusha Abhiman, identity that I am a male, it means I am enjoyer, I am controller. It doesn't matter in which kind of body I am. But until I have this kind of mentality, I'm still cultivating identity of man. If I'm a woman, yes, Guru.
Even female body, why did I to control is the male body?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Not practical.
Yeah. Well, when Gurudev is saying, my understanding is he is summarizing, he is giving essence. When he say gopi, soul is a gopi. Yes, this is the truth. But we also should understand how it is, how it works. He doesn't want to explain all these details or these levels, but the soul is made with the female consciousness. Why? Because it's made to give the pleasure to the Lord. And Radhika is the source of all female feelings, female attitude, female consciousness. She's embodiment of love. And because of that, the natural position of the soul is always to be with her. Then we can put in different relationships, but the basic thing is give up this male consciousness of controller, enjoyer, and so on. Lila is different. In Lilas, many things can change outside, but if we don't understand this basic thing, then we can wrongly understand different relationships with devotees and their Ishtadevs.
Beautiful.
I'm just repeating.
You see, here also Sarup and Sarup Siddhi in Vilapur Samadhi. And Prabhupada write in page 4, Sarup and Sarup Siddhi. So this is the key point of all scripture.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he is saying, Gurudev, if I can say more, he is saying Arjuna. He's giving example of Arjuna. He has strong friendship relationship with Krishna. So this is one of the most prominent relationship which brings devotee to the closeness. And only someone who is so much close with Krishna can give the real knowledge about him. Others who are not close with him, who doesn't have any relationship with him, or impersonal, or not fully, completely with him, what they can teach? Only Mayavada, atheism. So Prabhupada is very strictly and very nicely and mercifully giving us advice and instruction. Please listen all this subject about Krishna consciousness from devotees who already have established relationship in their hearts.
Not in Kurukshetra.
Sorry?
Not in Kurukshetra. Kurukshetra is not our place.
Yes, but in Kurukshetra, this is Dharmakshetra for Arjuna. It's not Kurukshetra. He is fighting on Kurukshetra, but this for him, and he's deeply in the heart. This is Jiva Dharmakshetra for him.
Our speciality is to give up this female consciousness, this male consciousness, and enter into the female. And this is given by Gurudev. He made the example of himself when his guru put him on his arms and offer him on the altar. Once you said this, Gurudev, I remember. So this is Nityananda. He is Avadut. We meet him in different moods, like our stage of consciousness is. And so, if we are, what we said today, right, we will enter a female body. And then, by mercy of Guru to Ananga Manjari, female body. Swarup, and Swarup city, Rupa. And so we come to our Swamini. This is actually they are sent by the mercy of our Swamini. Ananga Manjari is, we say, the sister of Radhika. She is sent where she not goes. And Nityananda is the same person, but he is male, so he cannot enter and not bring to Vrindavan. But Ananga Manjari can. And so this is the beauty of our Guru and our Sampradaya. By that mercy, when we follow this Parampara, we are able also to enter by the mercy of Guru and Gauranga, we always say. We enter a spiritual body, and with this body, we are able to serve and following the hidden orders to get the flood of satisfaction. And we always choose the side of Sri Radha. It's also very good.
Sundar, this is the Madhurya Ras importance. And when we're talking about Arjuna, his example, how he changed the male consciousness. And in the moment when he surrenders to Krishna and he said, okay, I will fight in this bloody battlefield, he changed male consciousness in female consciousness, although he was a warrior.
Yeah.
The point.
Good point.
Beautiful.
And for him, it's not Kurukshetra, it's a Dharma Kshetra of his female jiva existence and relationship with the Krishna in his specific relationship.
With Krishna,
Bhishma,
with Krishna.
We are talking about basic things. Because if we don't understand
Okay, basic.
Basic things. Because we don't understand.
We are here flying somehow. Sorry.
Sorry, I'm on the ground. I'm useless.
No.
But understanding the relationships is the essence. If we don't understand, then we cannot understand that Jiva is always female. And when we put in Leelas, Bhishma is a warrior, heavy warrior. He has Vira Ras with Krishna, chivalry, this heroic mood. And he was also, although he was a warrior and he's shooting the arrows on Krishna, he has been in the female consciousness because he knew that these arrows, which Krishna voluntarily accepted on his chest, this is the flowers for him. This is the way of exchange of love. And in that moment, Bhishma is completely absorbed in the female consciousness. So this is the point of Srimad Bhagavatam, that all devotees are showing us that they have specific relationship with Krishna. And ultimately, 10th canto is coming, establishing Vrindavan, establishing inside of Vrindavan Rasa Lila, and inside of Rasa Lila is establishing Radharani's madness. And who is writing this? Who is witnessing this? Only someone who is observing all these things. All these devotees are showing in Srimad Bhagavatam, Prahlad, Kunti, I forgot their names, Hanuman, and so on and so on and so on. They are showing I have one-pointed relationship with Krishna. And ultimate goal is in Vrindavan, to become, like my brother said, Madhurya Rasa, servant of this Parakya Bhav Madhurya Rasa. Daddy, sorry, I took too much time. This is Swarup Siddhi.
Yes. Eat so much in there.
He died.
Many others are here also, very young devotees. And we should be very careful also to explain to them basic things. Otherwise, if they don't, I didn't understand. 20 years, I didn't understand basic things. And it was very difficult. But when you understand the basic things, like Gurudev is saying, introduction and final conclusion, then you can start from the first chapter. Otherwise, first chapter will put you who knows where.
Jai Shri Radhe.
Please, Radha Kripa Kataksha, finish and for the pleasure of...
Okay, let's finish. As a female associate of Radha and Krishna's girlfriends, she is dedicated to the services that are ordered to her, and she is decorated with the jeweled ornaments that are given to her by Shri Radhas as remnants. This is for Sanat Kumara Samhita quote. Here the word Chintayed means that one should see one's own spiritual self as being thus endowed with a form and so on, like meeting oneself and establishing a firm self-esteem in this spiritual body. When the practice of the sadhaka ripens, he will forget his material body and attain complete self-identification with the Manjari Deha. This is called Sarupa Siddhi. Although Shripada is an eternal associate of the Lord, he reveals his desire to attain this Sarupa Siddhi.
Why? Because this is Kripa Siddha. He is Nitya Siddha who wants to relish what does it mean to receive Kripa for Manjari Bhav. He is Nitya Siddha, so we can see how exalted his Kripa Siddhas are. Like Gurudev say, to be Nitya Siddha is okay, it's nothing. You are already made like this. Sadhana Siddha is not possible for us Kali Yuga Jivas. So to receive Kripa is the only solution, and even Nitya Siddhas, who they have their original position, they want to relish Manjari Bhava, which can be received only through Kripa.
Yeah.
Okay, there is 3 sentences more, or that's enough? Okay.
Completed.
Complete, okay. When will I live in blissful Vrindavan, the very brilliant abode of love? When will I witness Radha's nectarian playful arts, being intoxicated by ecstatic love? When will I see my effulgent adolescent tender spiritual body and attain the bower service of Shri Radha and Govinda Deva? Blessed is Sri Prabodhananda. I prize his lotus feet for revealing such desires. Haripada always thinks about attaining this rare treasure if he can live in Raja. Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe Govinda.